kids had several months of remote learning in the spring, and in September, they will enter a blended learning curriculum. Still not the full amount of hours they would get normally during a school day. So how is this all going to affect their education, and what can be done to make sure they don't fall behind? We talk with educators and a learning expert.
The one group that I've not heard advocated for at all, and how I've not heard ask what they think, are the children themselves.
Kids are our future and are in the middle of an educational crisis as city leaders move to send them back into classrooms in a few weeks. But it's the last few months of remote learning that may have the biggest impact when blending learning begins. Pedro Donez is a New York City math middle school teacher.
I think that there's a real possibility that children have the possibility of falling behind.
Dr. Rebecca Manis is a learning specialist.
Remote learning especially impacts children in kindergarten through grade 3. If they're not really able to understand their textbooks, that's going to interfere with their ability to learn different subject material, whether it's for Regents exams or other classes in the future. It's definitely a concern that kids have less face-to-face time with their classmates and their teachers.
She says kids are also confused and are losing discipline, social, and interaction skills. That's why a blended learning curriculum could work if done properly.
While we're in the classroom, we're able to take a look at where our kids' reading skills are.
Many educators agree a few days of in-class instruction will be good for kids, but insist September 10th is too soon. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio today.
A lot is coming together. Everything's focused on September 10th, and there's time to resolve a lot of outstanding questions.
Donez says we have to show kids we care. If we don't, they won't. And if they start falling behind on their books, not only will it delay their developmental skills, it will also have a ripple effect on their college education and careers.
We risk kids dropping out. I think one of the biggest risks to starting in September is the yo-yo effect, having kids feel like they're about to go in, there's going to be some kind of normalcy, and the possibility of another wave hitting and then having to go back home.
And we're expected to learn more about the blended learning curriculum and schedule for students here in New York City in the coming days. In Queens, Jennifer Bisram, Pix 11 News.